We're tackling our garage in this video. You can see that it's relatively clean, doesn't have too much going on right now. We have these built-ins for storage on the side and this smaller space by the door. And of course we have our air conditioner and our water heater. This garage was a lot dirtier when we first moved in. The previous owners actually smoked in this garage and it was nearly impossible to breathe in here. But after aggressively scrubbing all of the doors, the floors, the walls, literally everything, it's actually impressive how much we were able to wash away. Seriously, the before was just orangey black tar. It was pretty bad. But it's still not perfect, and I know we can make it better in here and make it feel more airy and cleaner, even though it's just a garage. So I am starting by giving the baseboards, doors, and trim another wipe down. I plan on painting a new fresh white over everything, and I can't wait for it to help the last little bit of lingering smell of the smoke and take care of the yellowing either from the smoking or just that occurred over time as well. Now it is a garage, so some of these clips might be dark or difficult to see, sorry about that. But I think you can still see that a new fresh coat of paint really helped out in these areas. So back in the garage, I'm going to do a second coat on this wall right here, and then I need to do 2 coats of paint on our back wall. We went in and washed all of the walls because the walls were very dirty and had tar or smoke residue. Then we did 2 coats of Kills primer, and now we're going in with 2 coats of paint. The paint that we chose is called Glacial Stream by Sherwin-Williams. It's kind of a cool off-white. And after we go in with that, then we will be done with the walls in the garage and we can start moving on to other aspects of the garage that we want to get done. So let's go ahead and crack open some more paint and hopefully get super close to finishing the walls today. So I don't have clips from priming the walls, but we actually did 2 coats of primer on the walls to help with the smoke smell and clean up how dingy and dark those walls felt. And even with the coats of primer, the garage is already feeling so much better. The paint we chose is called Glacial Stream from Sherwin-Williams, so I'm just doing 2 coats on the walls in the garage as well. It is a cooler blue undertone of a white, which I think looks so much better in the garage than that aggressively dark gray that was on the walls before. Alright, so back to the baseboards. Can't forget about them. I went with a vacuum to suck up the dust because I decided I wanted to paint these 2x4s that lined a few of the walls in the garage. And I think this was added to make the walls even when they were building our home. It just looks really gross and unfinished, so I cleaned those 2x4s, I sanded them down, vacuumed again, and after that I went over them with a really dark paint color. The color is such a dark blue that it's basically black, which I like, and I think it goes well against the wall color, but it does have a tinge of a blue undertone compared to a true black that I've used in other places in the home already. And because the paint has already been such a game changer in this garage, I decided I wanted to paint the built-ins as well. So I actually went with this kind of grayish blue color for the built-ins. It was actually the color below the wall color we chose on the paint chip, so we already knew the colors would pair really well together. I also decided to paint our IKEA Kallax shelves the same color as the built-in, so everything in our garage looked way more intentional. Why do we like being in the garage? Huh? What's interesting in here? You're gonna hurt your little body in here. So now, almost a year later, here is where our garage is now. We have new plans for the garage, which includes moving our tonal in here, adding a slat wall or a cleat wall to store our kayaks and other outdoor stuff, and then of course creating a better, more organized space for Hunter and his 3D printing projects. But for now, the garage is a lot more cluttered with our projects, but it is truly cleaner and brighter and airier, and we can breathe in here, which is a requirement for survival, so I think it's a huge improvement over where we were before when we first moved in. So be sure to subscribe so you can see our upcoming vlogs on how we'll take our garage makeover another step further.